హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. మనం ఇవాళ ఆన్ టెంప్లెట్స్ ద్వారా Azure రిసోర్సెస్ని డిప్లాయ్ చేస్తాం. సో బట్ ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ యూజింగ్ పోర్టల్ ఆర్ పవర్ షెల్ ఇదంతా we will use Azure DevOps. Okay, using Azure DevOps, we will build a basic CI CD pipeline. Okay, and we will so every time we actually do modifications for our ARM template and on template rasi we will if we push it to Git uh, or Azure repo, automatically CA the Azure resources will be deploying. That's the goal. So let's see how we can do this. So first thing which I will do here is uh, I'll get the template, okay, and push it to, and I will build the CI and then CD pipeline. This is just a basic one. ఎందుకంటే నార్మల్ ప్రొడక్షన్లోకి వచ్చినప్పటికి దిస్ ఇస్ వన్ small part of the task in the vast pool of agent and agentless jobs in CI and CD. Okay, so then we will build a CD, then we will push it to, we will actually enable the CI and CD for this pipelines, and we will push the code to Azure Git repo. Okay, so once this is done, automatically it has to trigger and the whatever the resources which are to be deployed in the ARM template, if it is a having the nested loop of a lot of resources to be deployed, it can deploy it, or it is based on it. So we'll go with a sample ARM template here of trying to deploy with the storage account. Okay, so first thing, getting the ARM template. So if we go and I'm just using this existing మనం actually git templates ఉంటాయి, ARM templates అని, you can find it in online. It's very easy. Now if you see here, okay, it's mentioning that the storage account type, the default value standard LRS. So if you don't send any parameter related to what is the storage account type, you have to mention. If you don't mention, it's going to take standard LRS. And మనం చెక్ చేస్తే the resource group location is the it will be the default value of this location if you are not using anything. And next thing, so we have defined the parameters. These are the parameters, and if you see variables levels there, so it's giving staying the storage account name, unique string in the resource group ID, and concatenate with store. Okay, and once that is done, we'll actually take we are deploying the resource, okay, Microsoft storage account, and giving the parameters and the variables which are being initialized, and we're gonna create a kind of storage v2. Okay, then we will actually give the output that it has been created and so and so. Okay, so let's go and so once we have got the ARM template, the next thing is build the CI and CD pipeline. So you can go ahead and log into your dev.azure.com and try to create, if you don't have any organization, try creating an organization and then create a project. So here I tried creating deploy using ARM, but I haven't actually built any CI and CD. Okay, so it's just a Git one, created a private project. So now if you, let's go and build a CI. So it's just a basic one. So instead of going with the YAML, I'll try with the classic editor. So I'm using the Git repo, then I'll just choose an empty job. So here it's just taking that ARM template and of the day pushing it to the CD release pipeline. Okay, so I'll just use pipeline artifacts and CI. Okay, so it's actually taking pipeline workspace from the pipeline workspace directory path. So I have to mention the draw artifact name. So let me actually mention it as draw. So here it is. So we can actually take this YAML and actually can say reuse this if you wanted. This is how actually we YAML actually kind of will be built instead of writing. They will just reuse from the existing pipelines. So నేను save చేస్తున్నాను. So CI is done. So let's go and do the CD part. Chala easy. Okay, it's not a big deal because Azure DevOps ద్వారా ARM template actually deploy ఎలాగా యూజ్ చేసి Azure resource deploy చేస్తాం అనేది ఈ వీడియో చెప్పడం జరుగుతుంది. So it's kind of very easy. That's why it is looks so small CI and CD pipelines. So let me actually choose empty job. Then let me name it as production. Now you will go and edit it. Now here you can actually choose see మనకు కనపడింది ARM template deployment. You add it. Okay, so now you name it. Okay, so I already have the service principal. Okay, if you want, ఎందుకంటే in reality when we are choosing a ARM connection, we will not give directly subscription. We will go with the service principles. Okay, so whatever been service principles based on the access, it can be contributor, it can be owner, or it can be lot of things. Okay, so the service principal will be given by your Azure administrator, or already for the projects they will be pre-existing. Okay, so if you wanted to know how we can actually take how do we create service principles and connect it to Azure DevOps, so you can find it in the description. Okay, there's a video for it which I have prepared. So I'm selecting it, and it populates the subscription. Now either it is about deleting the resource group or creating the resource group. So I wanted to create or update the resource group, and let me select the resource group RG and location Central India. Okay, now we have to give linked location low. Either you have to provide the URL of the file or the linked artifact of the file. So as I'm taking it from the artifacts నుంచి వచ్చింది కాబట్టి మనం లింక్ ఆర్టిఫాక్ట్ తీసుకుంటున్నాం. So here we have to take it from build system dot తీసుకోవాలి. So I just forgot the variable. So we can actually, this is how I go and do it if I don't I just don't remember it. So if you see here, system.artifacts, the directories to which are downloaded during the deployment of a release, the directory is cleared before every deployment. Okay, sorry, yeah, I'll actually use this one. System.default working directory, the directory to which artifacts are downloaded during deployment of a release. This works. We can actually choose the other one, but yeah, it chooses see. But this is actually a predefined variable, so we have to define it this way. Okay, now the name is deploy storage account, so let me actually keep that one .json. Okay, you can even keep star, but it will get confused what storage, what template has to be used. So instead, the recommended is actually you can go with the template name, deploy arm.json. So it will start looking for deploy arm.json file, and it will start deploying that. So you can give template parameters, or you can actually override the template parameters. Okay, so here ఇక్కడ చూస్తే స్టాండర్డ్ ZRS that has been given. సో అన్ని డిఫాల్ట్ చేసేస్తున్నాను. సో ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ మీ గోయింగ్ అండ్ getting the storage account. Okay, already all everything are default, so just rechecking it. So now to provide even the template parameters, we have to ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా parameters provide చేయాలి అంటే ఈ override template parameters లో provide చేస్తాం. Okay, so normal projects లో అయితే they will go with template URL, and they'll provide the parameters link also. Okay, even though some people, some projects, they actually use the linked artifact. So CI లో there is another task called copy files. So copy files nunchi task nunchi they will copy that into the artifacts directory, and దాంట్లో నుంచి తీసుకుంటారు. Okay, so hope this is solving and this helps. So pipeline kelli, then we have to connect the artifact. So దీంట్లో deploy using RM project లో the source build pipelines లో there is one pipeline called ARM-CI, that is what మనం క్రియేట్ చేసింది. సో దాంట్లోకి వెళ్ళి లేటెస్ట్ వర్షన్ తీసుకుంటాము. సో యాడ్ చేస్తున్నా. సో ఇక్కడ నేను కంటిన్యూస్ డిప్లాయ్మెంట్ ట్రిగర్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఇఫ్ యూ క్లిక్ హియర్ అండ్ యూ డిసేబుల్, సో ఇట్స్ ఆల్రెడీ డిసేబుల్ డిఫాల్ట్, సో ఎనేబుల్ చేశాను. సో వన్స్ బిల్డ్ అయిన తర్వాత ఆటోమేటిక్గా అది టాస్క్ చేసేస్తుంది. ఇట్ విల్ గో అండ్ డిప్లాయ్ ఫ్రమ్ టేకింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద ఆన్ టెంప్లెట్. And let's enable the CI part 2. So yeah, triggers, and we enable the continuous integration. So whenever there is a check-in into the master, okay, branch, then automatically this CI will be triggered. So I'm just save. Now if you go here, yeah, we have to use this one. So because we are pushing the existing repository from the command line, so we'll go and use this. So let me actually take this. Sorry. Not sure why this is coming. Yeah. So inside this, we will do a get init initialized, and once that is done, git status. So these are the files which are been existing here. From this workspace, these are the files which are there. So let's add the necessary thing, which is deploy dot storage account to the staging, and then I will just commit it. Created deploy IRM file. Now you see git branch, it's in the master of this current local repository, and now if you see the git log, this one commit ID. Now we have to push this into this git Azure Git repo. So just copy it, and you'll see it's added a remote as with the name origin, uh, and then we are just pushing it to this remote repository. It's asking for me to authenticate, so let me actually it has pushed it. So let's refresh. Now you see it's refreshed, so it's there. It's and let's check the CI/CD. So the pipeline CI pipeline has been triggered. There's only one job task, directly publishing whatever the files which are there in this pipeline workspace to the artifacts. So artifacts look check cheste. You will be finding that file, but anyway, see the artifact is produced. Now in this drop with the name drop, you will be finding this deploy storage account.json. Now let's check the release CD pipeline. See, a release has been generated. It is queued. Okay, it has triggered. If we start seeing the agent is ready, and it will start executing the task which we have provided again the ARM deployment. So it will start doing that. So if there are lot many agents, and each agent ni each job కి assign చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళచ్చు. ఏ జాబ్ లో మల్టిపుల్ టాస్క్స్ ఉంటాయి. సో ఇక్కడికైతే కరెంట్లీ ఒకటే జాబ్, దాంట్లో ఒకటే టాస్క్. It has downloaded the artifact. It is going and deploying. So if we go to portal.azure.com, for cool, under the name of VRK Archie resource group, I am creating this storage account. Okay. Yeah, now you see under the VRK Archie, the storage account has been created. Now if you see, they successfully created it. Okay, the storage account name is nothing but, actually if you see here, it has check store and ASA2. It just took a unique string out of this. So the resource ID, from that it took a unique string and combined it and has created it into the Central India. Central India is the location of the resource group. So this is how we can actually go and do the deployment. So please check out how do we actually, from the description, how do we actually go and create service connections. Okay, so I created an ARMSP. So I have just posted a video on how do we create a service principal and connect it to the Azure DevOps project. Okay, thank you guys.